welcome back to my channel, guys. So if you're new, welcome. If you're my regular, hey guys. So today is November 3rd 2020 and it's my husband's birthday, so I'm cooking up a meal for him and also my family. And yes, I voted. I know it's gonna be late by the time this video show, but hopefully you guys go and vote. So I am making shrimp with sausages with Alfredo sauce, and a little twist on it. I'm going to be using a little extra sauce, but I'm going to show you guys as soon as I get over there. So I already do the prepping. The prepping is the hardest part, so this is optional. This is like a quarter of a red bell pepper chopped dice, and this is right here is like 2 cloves of garlic and a little piece of ginger. I like to cook with ginger. And this is a half of yellow onions diced. And over here I have this sausage. This is like 3 sausages. I'm going to show you the one that I use. I love this one especially because it has smoked hickory, and it's a beef because we don't eat pork. So it's a hot sausage and it has smoked and hickory flavor, so you know it's like smoky and nice. Okay, so and I use a little wine in it. This broccoli is going to be on the side, and as a vegetable. So I have shrimp, but I went to the store today. I didn't get no uncooked shrimp, so I have a little bit of uncooked shrimp. But I bought a 2-pound container. They had in the state, but it's cooked shrimp. Then they wash and deep, and all set ready to go. And also for this meal, you're also going to need, for the shrimp, you're going to need the Old Bay season. I'm going to use Old Bay season and salt and little salt. I'm not going to use too much season, and use a little Gaia season. And so for the sauce, you're going to need a heavy whipped cream. You must have this. And this is the Parmesan cheese. And guys, this is the favorite butter of all. This butter Stop and Shop is garlic spread. So it's a garlic butter. So you may need garlic, but this have garlic already, so be careful, but it's a very nice flavor. Okay, and I put a little of my homemade sauce in it. It was from another video before. And a little Parmesan cheese. I also have this pasta. I prefer to use this pasta spaghetti. This one, as you can see, is made with carrot, tomato, and spinach. So it's a little bit, on the healthier side. I rather that, and a little wheat pasta. I'm making a big batch, and I use olive oil. And the water is already on the stove, boiling up for the pasta. And pasta cook fast, they need the water to boil. And you salt it like the ocean. They always say salt pasta like the ocean. You want to use sauce, right? And that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm using a whole. I don't like my pasta to be breaking up. You can break it if you want it, but I prefer not to break my pasta. And I go ahead and use this one too. I think I use like a half a week. They all can cook together. It doesn't take long. Okay, so that is going to do its thing. I'm not going to be worrying about this. Alright. Okay, so let this do its thing right here while I move over here. And this is my skillet pot. It's a brand new pot. I'm not sure it works, but hopefully it works good. And then turn it on medium high. Get a little hot. And then like 3 tablespoons of olive oil, because it's a big pot. We want to make sure the bottom is, spread all over. Okay, a little bit more. So because I have 2 shrimp here, I will use the cooked one. Doesn't need to wait to cook again because it's cooked already. You don't want to overcook shrimp, because the overcooked shrimp, it gets hard. And I have a little pesto sauce. I'm going to mix this with my sauce. This is a little extra stuff I just want to do. I like pesto sauce. So I want this to heat up a little fast. So I turn them high for it to heat up. But in the meantime, what I can do is do some more stuff while I'm waiting. This is already dry. The prep time is the hardest part. The prep time is like 30 minutes, because you know why? Because you have to do all that shrimp. The shrimp, clean it off and devein it, so it takes a little while. So this is the hardest part is the shrimp. Once you get the shrimp done, once you get your prep done, should be fast. So let me hear if it's have a little sizzle. Not yet. Not yet sizzled. So I need a little sizzle first so it doesn't stick. Well, I don't think it will stick in this pot. One night to hear a little sizzle. Alright, I'll come back as soon as the pot gets hot. Alright, so I'm gonna put a little seasoning. This is like 1 tablespoon of that seasoning. A half tablespoon. Then I'm gonna go ahead with the main ingredients here. Is Old Bay. Old Bay have all the ingredients you need for fish. So if you're making fish and you don't have Old Bay in your house, you're all set. Fish, seafood, okay? So these now, you put them in. Just want to cook a little bit on each side. Shrimp cook fast, remember that. Do not overcook your shrimp. Alright, so I'll leave them on that. And then, like a minute or 2 on each side. Then I'll go ahead with these shrimp too, and I'll do the same. Put a little Old Bay seasoning on these two. These are already cooked, but because I want them to get a little nice flavor, I will definitely go ahead and also I'll add a little black pepper. I don't use salt to cook my meat. The reason why I don't use salt, because all these ingredients, all these seasons, they also have the ingredients of salt. And you know, I'm trying to hold back on salt and stuff like that, so I don't need salt in my food. These already have enough flavor, okay? So I'll go ahead and stir this up. Then these are ready to flip. As you can see, they already have bread, you know, and they're curl up. So they're like, oh, this is not the good one. Burning my nice thing. Yeah, so just flip it over. Take a minute to flip it. Alright. I think I got all of them. And I'm gonna do, let's see my pasta if it's al dente. A little bit more. Alright. You know what? You make this extra tight tasty, guess what? A little bit of the garlic butter. Put a little bit of my garlic butter in it. It's like a teaspoon, right? A teaspoon. And then at that time, just rub it in the middle. They're gonna come back in the same pot. They're all coming back in this. They're all gonna come back in this. So these are done. Yes, no more than that. Trust me, you don't want to overcook your shrimp. It's on medium. So I'm taking these out. I don't want to scrape this pot with this utensil, so I'm just taking my time. Alright. So over here, as I said, I have some cooked shrimp already. I'm just going to put them in the pot to get the flavor and get my seasoning. They know when they boil shrimp, it's not like it doesn't have any flavor on it. I'm just going to lay these out. Smell that? Smell the aroma from the garlic butter and the shrimp cooking. Oh my god, guys, if you could just smell this. I know you can. Alright, so I'm not going to have these sitting this so long because I just want a little bit of the flavor on it. So I'm just going to like move them around. It's a lot of shrimp here. My family loves seafood, right? My family loves the seafood, so I'm always have to make a lot. Oh, my niece said she'll be making some crab legs. You know, I was gonna buy some today, but I was like, it's gonna be too much of a cooking day, too much stuff. So These take a minute just to get in the butter, and then they're out. Come on guys, time to come out. Your time is up. But as I said, these are the ones that are already cooked, and I don't want to overcook them, because when they hit the pasta, the hot pasta, they're gonna be, you know, also do the next cook again. So here comes the part for my sausage. These sausages are not raw; they're like cooked, and so they take a little bit of time. Not that much time because they're cooked already. A little bit more extra virgin olive oil. Yep. Let me get this stuff out of the way while that does thing. Alright, so right now my pasta is done. Yeah, it's done. So while that doing its thing, I'm going to go over here and strain my pasta. I know you guys know to strain pasta with a colander or a strainer. Okay, for these sausages, as I said, they are cooked already, so they just need to get a little color. So these are done. Okay. I think my pot worked properly. Huh? It worked good on pot. Nice. Okay, so that's done. All right, and now we're going to go on to, as I said before, this is a half of yellow onion chops. I'm going to pour it in. I'm going to get them a little bit, a little of the onion paste. And the pasta is over there. I drain it and I run some hot water on it. I mean some cold water to start the process of cooking. So in that same pot, I'm going to add the garlic and the ginger. As I said, the ginger is optional. You don't have to, but I put a little piece because I love ginger. And I'm going to go on, I'm going to add, this is optional too, I just want a little color in my food. I had that. And just put this down for a little bit. So this is where the flavor come in. Just add a little bit more of this butter. I'm going to add a little more of this butter. The next teaspoon. I think that is good. This is good to make. This butter is also good to also make garlic bread. And then just going to add a little bit more of regular butter. I don't want to use too much garlic butter because I want to take away my taste. Just add a little bit of regular butter. Any butter that you have, butter, margarine. It works. Alright, so just want to smooth these around the pot, get them fried in all that nice grease from the sausage and the shrimp. Man, this is like so awesome. Delicious. So that is going to do its thing while I'm going to get a little bit of water to put on my broccoli. So now that we have all the little season up to cooking, I'm gonna go ahead. This is not really, you don't have to do it, but I put a little wine in it. Let's say less than half a cup. The wine is gonna, if you don't drink like myself, don't worry about the wine, because as soon as the wine hit the heat, it's cooked. So now it's time for my heavy whipping cream. I use like a cup and a half because it's going to be a big batch, and I think I need more too. And if you're using heavy whipping cream and you run out, remember you can always use a little milk. Okay, if it gets too thick, use a little milk. Okay, a little salt, pepper, and so this is how you make it Alfredo sauce. I make a big batch at work, but normally I don't, use the same pot with the same part of the meat pot because they make it for everybody who don't eat meat. So let me taste it. So I think I'm probably gonna need more because it's gonna be a big batch, and I like it to taste my sauce. So I think this is a 2 cup. This is a 2 cup. Here you go. 1.5 plus the next. Alright, leave that right there. This is ready for the cheese.
So, I got the shredded Parmesan cheese in the store. It's already shredded. You can get the water shredded on your home. So this one, I would say this is like a cup or 2 cups of cheese. Oh, nice. So this one you can have, if you don't have the water shredded, you can go ahead and use it. Don't even buy one from the store.
So this is Alfredo sauce. If you're making traditional Alfredo sauce, you just use the garlic and the garlic in the pot, and the butter, and just the heavy cream and the cheese. That traditional one. But this one I like to put a little, for the house, put a little extra stuff in it. Alright. Sprinkle a little bit more cheese. Nice and cheesy up. And I think my sauce is ready. What do you think? My sauce is ready? So for the little secret ingredients, I have some pesto sauce. This is just a little, you don't have to do this, but I want to put a little pesto in it. The pesto, remember, pesto are pine nuts, so if you're allergic to nuts, do not use pesto. Right, see the change of color. And so delicious. Man, you could just smell this. If you could. The water over here is for the broccoli. If I'm done and the broccoli is not done, you just put the broccoli a little bit with boiled water, strain it off, and and now we're gonna go in with our pasta. Okay. Hot. And if you put your pasta in and you realize there's not enough of sauce, just go ahead and just pour every cream in it, or just pour milk, okay? Alright. If this have enough sauce. If have enough sauce, lady, because you know you guys love sauce. Put a quarter cup of more sauce in it. Man, this is already looking so delicious. Then I'm gonna go into it right now with my sausage that's already cooked. Mix it up. Get all that in it. Make sure every bite get out of the sausage. You know what I'm saying? Then we come with this the main man right here.
We're gonna put this at the end.
That's your mother. Come with all that shrimp and all that goodness of the shrimp sauce. How is that looking? Then, after all that, I put, you know what I forgot? My little homemade sauce. My little homemade sauce. Can't make a meal without this because we like spice. We like spice, right, people? Not that much because one of my sons can't take spice. Then right here, this is done. What I said? Done. Then you just sprinkle a little more cheese over it. Remember, everything's already cooked. You just put them together. You don't want to overcook it. Sprinkle a little cheese so it looks beautiful on the top. Sprinkle a little of this. The stove is off right now. Use this one. And that is the end of that. Then I'm going to do the broccoli. You know how to do broccoli. I'm just going to add it to the hot water. Give it a couple minutes in it and then strain it off. Put a little garlic butter on it. Then it's done. So right now we just have a little butter, garlic butter and regular butter in this. Broccoli is cooked halfway. I don't like to cook my broccoli, and I just put a little of this seasoning. Just a little bit on it. Turn it on low, and just for it to hit the and it's off. But thank you guys for watching today, and as I pray for this food that we will all eat it and we will all be satisfied, and God will bless it and bless all of us in this house. So thank you guys for watching. Remember, you can put whatever you want me to react, whatever you want me to cook, or something for the skin or something for the hair. Leave comment. Remember to like, subscribe, and bye guys. Love you.